how's it going? We're back on a Saturday. Everybody's having a it's been a long week, so I hope everybody else's week is going well. Hi everybody. Kudzen, I see Star, I see Death. We're still loading. I don't know what's going on with Timberborn. It's taking a minute, so I figured we'd come in here and at least chat for a bit. Still sick. On and off. I can't tell anymore if it's gas or if I've pulled something or I'm just old. But, you know, we're making it through. How's everybody out there? There we go. It's finally loading in. Let's see if we can go over the game real quick. D, all of the above. I wouldn't doubt it. Aha! We have game. There we go. Well, I guess that's technically almost true. There we go. Laptops still takes a minute to switch all the builds. 10 minutes to load in. Goodness. I'd tell you to look into RAM, but the prices are nuts on it. All the above. Yeah, Death, that's probably correct. All of the above, definitely. We'll put all this down here. It's a lot of pause marks. Yep, we do have a lot paused because there's not a lot going on, and I don't have a ton of beavers. So, for example, I need to restart all of these to pull in all the water that I can. This, go back to this. This should go back to that. And then we'll restart things all around the map here. Oh, and go up a couple hours. There we go. Yeah, we're just kind of low on beavers, I think. But maybe if we can get some more water in here, we can start expanding that out a bit. That's the general plan. Let's see. We'll do... I think I want that at 0.6, and then we want this at 0.6 as well, and we'll see where it goes from there. We've got now... We can come down here to this one, and we can probably turn off the upper ones. At least 4 of them. There we go. And now we can turn off all the upper ones. There we go. Turn off these. Start working on these. There we go. I should probably turn these on as well. There we go. Hey Sean, how's it going? We're just getting going on everything. I think last time we solved most of our bad water problem, we're about to. Yeah, I think we gotta finish this tunnel here. But I think we need more dynamite. So, is all the sound coming through all okay? Everybody here all right? Let's see. We've got food. We're getting water. Nice warm day. It was pretty warm here today, too. Kind of nice overall. Winter. I don't know if our winter comes back tomorrow or not. I should probably check that. I have lots of stuff that needs done tomorrow. Let's see. Beaver is injured. Let's turn that down. We don't have a ton of stuff to build, so we'll send them out to do something else. Science is important still. What was I doing with this? Am I connecting it to... Oh, okay. So they built that, but they didn't build anything else. That's fine. Today's high was 8. Tomorrow's -8. Well, I mean... It could have been, you know, -9. That's always the case. Alright, where are we at here? What were we working toward? We have bread. That's good. Building unstaffed. Bot assembler. Okay, I think we started working on bots. This... That's not open, is it? Nope. Is this... This is open. You're open, sort of. You know what? We'll move that up for just a second. We'll move that up for a second, just so we get more water out of here. Which comes in like a lion, but I think it's more like a polar bear. Sometimes it does. Around here, where I'm from, the weather's always all over the place. So, we're a bit used to crazy weather, but it does seem like it's getting crazier and crazier out there. What do I need? I do need scrap metal. Where have I been pulling scrap metal from? Let's get this metal down here first. If we get any spare beavers. We've got at least some bad water back in. I think we were working toward getting more industrial area down here. From 20 to 55 the next day. Idaho fashion. Winter one day, spring the next, winter the day after, and then summer. Yeah. That just seems to be the weather in general anymore. I can't remember weather going to these kind of extremes when I was younger. Then again, when I was younger was a long time ago, so it's very possible that I just forgot. Hello, how am I doing? I'm not doing too bad. We're just getting started here. Finishing up a couple of things we were building last time. How are you doing? We have 4,000 power. That's not bad. Is there anything below this? Could I just, like, explode an area here? Could explode some of this area. Do. Ew, how would I should explode this area. Hey, doing good. Good to hear you're doing good. It's pretty extreme. Been less than 2 weeks worth of coat days this year and so many tornadoes. You know, oddly enough, we usually have a ton of tornadoes. We've only had a couple. Unfortunately, one of them happened while only my middle child happened to be home at the time. So there was a tornado siren that went off. But to her credit, she gathered up the pets, and she got them down to the basement. So we're pretty confident at leaving her at home on her own anymore. She'll be fine. But usually, yeah, there's a lot more. We just have temperatures all over the place. Tornado alley shifted. I didn't know that. I could definitely see it, though. Alright, so we're going to have to figure out some power storage, I think. For now. Do I only stream on YouTube? No, I stream on Twitch too. Right now I'm multi-streaming. I don't know, is my multi-chat... My multi-chat seems broken at the moment. It was working, and then they made that whole big to-do about having combined chats, and then they went back on that just recently. So I haven't put it back yet, so... Sometimes you see your chat on screen, sometimes you don't. I haven't fixed it yet, so... I will one of these days, though. Let me see if it's maybe... we'll see. Choose a passkey. I don't want to choose a passkey. Go away. Windows is being Windows. Also, frost zones got adjusted. Huh. Weather is changing. This browser is insecure. Well, big surprise there. Stop and close. It's being a pain. I don't know why it keeps asking me. Windows is being a pain in general. Windows is being super nosy. Okay, what do we got? We got a 26-day drought. Pear trees blooming. We don't have... Wait, does the family have any pear trees? My wife's family might have pear trees somewhere. What was I building? Let's see. Looks like I'm leveling some land here. Windows? Do they still make that? Yeah. Windows 11 seems to be full of fun surprises. And they keep just kind of forcing them on everybody, which is kind of a pain. Oh no, I got two. That's what it was. Let's close you. Let's close you. But I should have all of this water now is all clean, which means if I need to, I could probably take down this dam and just pull in this water from here. There's not a huge reason not to. You know what? Well, when it runs out of water over here, we'll pull some back in over here. On my computer, it's Windows 3.3. Not even Windows 3.5? Windows 3.5 was nice. I liked Windows 3.5. Detonate. Ah, they changed the button for detonate. I have Windows 11. I had Windows 10 for the longest time, and then one day it was just like, nope, now you have 11. Which was all sorts of fun for the streaming setup, I gotta tell you. It was just like, nothing's gonna work, because we say so. Alright, so this is all good. How many beavers do I still need? 10. Alright, well, we need biofuel, because we do have a couple of those. I need 10 beavers, though. Let's do that. How about 3, 6, 9? How about 12? Why not 12, right? Do. Do I have logs? I have some logs. I can live with the number of logs that I have. Pick up one of you. We'll make those. This can go here for now. So they've got plenty of stuff to build. We've got a decent amount of water coming in. When that fills up, I can get a couple more beavers back from this. We got metal. In fact, I should probably put another one of these here. Just so they don't have to move it. There we go. How are you guys doing? You guys are going to make a mess of something here in a second. We might pause that until that comes back. Hello! How are you doing? Let's unpause these so we keep our water. You're not doing anything, so let's go find you something to do. Pretty good. I think we've got past the everything's an emergency stage. So that's at least a little better. Let's put in... I want to put a bot in here. A few days ago it was 102? Goodness. That's... Wow, it got up to like 60 here. But that was as warm as it got. Got some stuff done outside though, so that was a nice change. We'll wait till the drought's over before we do that. We have the AC running? Goodness. I honestly just thought about turning on the heat because it's getting cold here. Tell you what. How's my food? It's fine. Let's pause those guys for a minute. We'll just take a couple more staffed people. Grilled potatoes. We'll do both of these. I'm almost thinking about finding a blanket. It's just that cold. We might have to start thinking about how we want to deal with this. And also where I want to put landscaping, this dirt excavator. Because I don't want to accidentally dig into the giant bad water cavern here. I might need axe time? Being 70 is high. Axe time? What's axe time, Death? Do you mean AC? Let's see. That one's paused. Okay, that's what I thought. AC. That makes sense. Open you back up. Put it over the mine shaft and let it do some cleaning for the top of the mine. Will it let me put that over the mine shaft? That's... I mean... if it will let me? So it'd be about here. Let's see what it says. Landscaping. I don't think it'll let me. But I could just put it like there's a little bit over there. I could maybe put it in this area. Of course, I have a pile and a zipline station in the way, but meh. Those can be moved. Got a bit of dynamite going in over here. There we go. Yeah, close enough. Good enough road. Nothing in there. 4,000 food, or 4,000 water ought to make me through the drought. I'm going to start turning off some of these and getting workers back. There we go. So we're down by 5. More probably because I could turn some of these back on. Turn off the bread. Bring the potatoes and this back online, and then... You're not pulling anything, neither are you. There we go. We have an extra bot. That's good. This bot's planting over here. Change that to bots. Put a bot in here. We'll get some trees planted. I have a feeling I'm going to need some lumber here in a minute. Also, it looks like... I probably turned those off too soon. We dropped quite a bit of water in just half a day. What's everybody building? Let's go find out what they're building. Ah, they're just working on dynamite. Tell you what, guys. Much as I appreciate the effort on the dynamite, let's set those a little bit lower. There we go. Okay. Let's see if they'll go out and build the network first, because that seems kind of important. At least a little bit. Zipline station's done, but it's not connected to anything. What if I just put it right here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Power. One of those. Landscaping. Put you there. Those can be moved. And then... I guess, instead of 3s, I could just do 2s, and then I don't have to build a bunch of extra stuff. That looks good, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know why I was throwing such a fit, but whatever. Did everybody see that the game got pushed back a week? The 1.0 version? Skyrim is for the nerds. Skyrim is for the nerds. I don't know. I never got very far in Skyrim. Oh, I'm going to have to figure out how to get power to it now. Did not think of that. That's all right. We'll let them build that, and we'll go from there. Nothing under there that would cause issues? Nope. Oh, it was paused. That's probably why nothing was happening. Makes good sense. You didn't miss much. Fair enough. Oh, I think I've talked about it before. I really thought I would be more into Elder Scrolls, and I just never got into it. One of these days, maybe I'll give it another chance. Oh, they got this one built. Which, it seems to be functioning in the water? I didn't know they could function in the water. How's my water? Well, those aren't pulling in any water. So they can go. That one is. Okay. All those guys are getting water. We're good. So I'm thinking here, instead of doing waterfalls down, I set up some, what are these? Mechanical fluid pumps, and we do reverse waterfalls back up here to fill this up. But we've got a little bit of work to do around the colony before that. Oh, I should... Back to 16 hours, please. Send them home for the day. We'll see what Rarif Bofa there is trying to build. Which, oh, okay. Very good. Working on the network. Dude, where are you going? Where is he going? Working on something in there. Okay. Well, some things are still getting done. Why don't we put a little focus up here? The aquatics can stay for just a minute. I've lost a bot already. Do. Is it all working on the network now? No, they're working on the houses. Good. What do I need more of? What do I need less of? Trees are all planted, so let's go find different places for the bots. You know what? Let's flip you over. Flip you over. Just strange. Still only have one bot. Okay, well, that's okay. I don't know what happened to those bots, but that's fine. Do I need more planks? I'm going to need more planks. How's my gears? We'll pause that. That guy's just sitting there. That guy's just sitting there. Tail flour. Are you doing wheat flour still? Yeah. I think I'm out of cattail crackers, though. So, we'll just make a quick change. Make some crackers while we're waiting. It's for the soup. Gotta have the soup. Okay, you're out of range. Feel like I should be taking these back. Okay. We'll do this real quick and just see what happens. Is that going to fill that back up for me? There we go. Make sure somebody stops and get those. Okay, so we got some new houses. Network's going in. Water is lowered a little bit, but not terrible. I feel like if I were to put another large one in here, then I wouldn't need too many more. Logs, treated planks, whatnot. Treated planks are still going. Got somebody in here? Yep. Starting to get a couple crackers made. Good. We have a bunch of pylons made, but nothing connected to them. It's okay. Our network engineers will take care of them. Oh, I have plenty of biofuel. Let's pause you for a minute. I've only got 4 robots. I don't think they're going to go through 1,200 biofuel anytime soon. Anybody in here? Oh, there is now. Starting to pull in scrap. Once I get down here and can actually cap one of these for these guys, then I should have as much bad water as I'll need. And I can just use the regular cap on the other one. We'll see if we can make it there tonight. I don't know if we will, but we'll give it a try. Zipline pylon. Zipline pylon. Well, let's see what they're building. Food is okay. Water's not terrible. And it looks like it didn't make too much of a difference now that this water is leveled out. So we can start destroying some of these for more trees. Or logs, I guess. Are you still pulling in? You are. Just a little bit of scrap metal left. Not a ton. Oh, you know what that means? I've got 6.7k. I can have bots start making bots. Only got 2 though. That's okay. Let's make yours. Let's do that, and then normal beaver, normal beaver. And I'm hoping they both went over here. Nope. Where does this other beaver keep wandering, or this other bot keep wandering off to? Let's find out. We can have a normal beaver in there. There we go. That's a high chance of injury. A medium chance of injury. Ooh. Well, they haven't even started on that. Are they just running all over the place working on this network? Is that what's going on? We'll check here in just a minute. Get these back up. Built underground with this. See why not? We'll go down instead of up. Do 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 do. Trick is getting it to there. We'll figure that out eventually. Two, three. So I need a fairly large dynamite there. There we go. Use these mix. The world is always crazy, Kudzen. Oh, look, they have a network. That is just the way the world works. It's always been crazy. It always will be. Oh, are we done with this finally? Pause, prioritized by haulers. We are finally done with... No. The metal. In this area. You're out of water. We have just enough beavers now. But only 5 days left, so not so bad. Do. Politics, religion, and pineapple. I agree. I've never been a big politics kind of person. I know next to nothing about religions. Pineapple on pizza is not my thing. But I've heard of a great many people whose it is. Okay, don't need those. Oh, I suddenly have 5 beavers that need stuff to do. Well. There. I'm going to demolish that. Now I have 3 extra. Oh, I even have people in there. Alright, well, let's put some people back in. Do I need paper? I could use some paper. Feel like I need... No, I'll put one back in here, just so we can keep up with the pieces. How's it going? We're getting stuff built. We built a big dam last time, and we're taking it back out. Now that we don't need it. Waiting on stuff to get built. What are we building? Still working on the network. Yep, looks like we're still working on that network. Do we have people in the planks? Yep. Let's get the haulers to get them some logs tomorrow. Oh, I have a spare bot, so... Bot goes in here. Hydrate. Thanks, Death. Good stuff. Hopefully we get a couple more bots here and there. We're definitely not running out of biofuel, so not too worried about that for the moment. Oh, more work on the network. Looks like we need planks, but we've got 3 plank factories up and running now, so that ought to help. How's food doing? Looks like I need to turn these back on. I'm out of potatoes, and... Let's turn you back on. Now we're understaffed again. What's that? Oh, that's water. That is not doing anything, because there's one underneath it. You are. Okay. We'll just keep recovering logs when we can. The zip lines look so slow. I'm used to playing the White Paws ones, and their zip lines are double the speed. I think the tubes are only 200%, if I remember right. They could be 300. Okay. We have plenty more room for plenty more beavers. Metal-wise, don't need that, don't need that. Kind of full on metal. Oh, now I have 4 extra beavers for something. You can go there. It's all ready to go. You're all ready to go. Let's grab some more trees. There we go. That'll even everything out. Doo-doo-doo-doo. 27 more. And the drought ended. Yay! Okay. 22 hours. Maybe eventually I won't have to do this. I'm going to unpause all these. Fill our water back up. And we'll just repause them here in a second. That goes there. That goes there. Bad water. That's because I have no bad water. 16 places to open. Let's pause you. You know what? I'll probably put beavers in here. Fill those back up. And then we'll just watch the total water skyrocket here. Or at least that's the plan. I managed to make some treated planks last time. That's not bad. This is all full. Let's take another of the big ones away. Do-do-do-do. These guys are just sitting there waiting on stuff. You guys... No? Okay. All well and good. I could probably pause you. There we go. Network's coming along. They can go all the way down this side of the map. Now they just have to expand out to the other side of the map. Let's just go 20 hours. They're just barely getting home when the sun's coming up. They're still asleep. Okay. What do you guys have? Picking up logs, and... Where are you putting them? Oh, is this... That going out? What's wrong with this one? That's coming in. I don't know why they don't drop them off there, but okay. They just really don't like that pile. I mean, I get it. Alright, guys, where you at? Oh, we're getting some bad water back. We got an explosive. Just decided you're going to work all evening. Well, that was mighty thoughtful of you. Confusing, but mighty thoughtful. Also, they're starving. Why are they not getting any food? I don't know. I'm surprised they went back for more dynamite. They're probably going to pass out. Aren't these all... Oh, I bet I missed the ones back there. That's okay. Do. Nobody in there. Still doing some population juggling, it looks like. Excuse me. Water is getting up there pretty high. Now they're working on this. Are they just out of stuff to work on the network? Timberbot. I have enough to switch them over. So, let's do this the other way around. We'll put you there. We'll put you here. Evening, Orion. How's it going? All the way down to here, maybe. There we go. That looks a little better. There's our big drought, but we have a lot of water this time, so a lot less worried about it. Plus, we'll get a whole bunch of workers back whenever we pause everything. If I could get more bad water. Bad water is just kind of dragging us down. Then again, I have a whole thing of it underneath here. I just have to get to it. I think what I might do there is we'll put maybe a tunnel here, and then we'll turn on the drain over here. That way all that goes out of there. And then we'll make another district for maybe bot builders to have them go through the tunnel and over here to start blocking those off. Or at least that's the general plan. We'll see how far it gets. I've got to get the network in first, though. Alright, building type people. What are you working on? You're moving pretty fast. Metal block somewhere. Are you working on this thing over here? Yes. Good, good. I'm going to go through and maybe up the priority on those network locations. Because once they get the network in, it'll be a little bit easier to get everything else in, I think. Those can be turned back on. Hey, I actually have 6 bots now. Alright. Don't quite have the 10k science that I need, though. So... set you as a bot. That at least gives us 1 back. Do. Couple of dynamite here. Oh. Change that to you. I'll just go back to 16 now. Close that one. Close that one. Now we get all of our workers back. Oh, it's even a 20-day. We're going to leave that many going. Nothing to do in range. Oh. It's not... What do you mean? There's a birch right there. Okay, well, if you don't want to get it, you can get it, I guess. We'll get those logs out of there. Make sure those logs get picked up. Okay. Ooh. To pop my back there. Every once in a while. You thing to do. Hold on, I gotta reset some sound. Okay. Are you guys still hearing me alright? Yeah, I think we're alright. Every once in a while, my sound just goes weird. I don't think it's a driver. I think it's a short in these headsets I got, so... As much as I like this headset, I might be in the market for a new one. So if anybody has recommendations for sturdy USB headsets, let me know. Cattail flower. Do we have cattails? We have tons of cattails. Why are we not? We eat pine resin. Oh, I don't have any cattails over here. Okay, well. That could be part of it. Let's grab some more of these. Nope, we want cattails coming in. We want cattail flour going out. Maybe that'll help just a bit. How are you doing? Cattail crackers. Go back to bread for a bit. Do. You're done too. I'll take the extra log. Do. And I have a spare beaver. Nope, you go there. Population is slowly rising. Where's that at? They haven't even started that. Okay. They have those two connected. I guess I can't get to that. That would be an oversight on my part. They've got this done. Comes down here, up here, all the way around. It's like that's... That one needs to go in. And this one needs to go in, and then the network's complete. I got another bot. I still only have 6.3. How's my logs? They're better. Chance of injury low. High chance of injury there. High chance of injury. Medium chance of injury. The thing is, once I get into this area, all of this power is going to go away. This right here won't do anything anymore. So, maybe I should start investing in a wind farm. And batteries. Let's see. I could reroute this and do a whole wind farm in this corner. And then take it out to a whole bunch of industry here. Kind of like that plan. Because, yeah, as soon as we get down there and the water no longer comes up here, we're going to have to definitely rethink this plan. How are these guys doing? Okay, they've got everything except this one. Which is good. Next time we can put that at high priority. And then we can put one more in here, and we don't have to worry about bad tides anymore. There we go. That one. Not gonna need that. Because it looks like we can just get most of them from here. Do. This all the dynamite? Yeah, it's just the dynamite. Not too worried about it. It hasn't even been 6 days of this drought. Is it just me, or does this drought feel really long, even though it's not? 7K. Extra beaver. We'll put you here for now. What do I need? We'll get the pine out of there. Yeah. Do. I don't really need this hill. Suppose I can blow it up eventually. Oh, I could. I will put beaver back in there. Ah, excuse me. I don't know what it is about stream. Always makes me sneeze for some reason. Barely touched the biofuel. Anything else I need to pull? Not really. This is still going. You know what? Let's go ahead and mark all of this for dynamite. And then once I get those last three, we'll mark those three as well. There. In fact, why don't I just do this? Need this road. Do. Filling this up with more dynamite? Not really. The number of beavers I have has definitely gone up. I have an extra bot. Still not enough to get the bots making bots. So, what else can I use? Too much extract at the moment. What does this cost? 2.5? Ugh, okay. Let's make a bit of biofuel. And then we'll change over this. We'll use a little science. We're going to make it to the 10K here before too long, so not that worried about it. I did not know these worked in the water. Do they work completely underwater? Has anybody tried putting a zipline station underwater? I don't think I ever have. Can't. It won't go completely underwater, but if the front door is a little flooded, they're all right, I guess. Oh, is the network done? The network's done. All right. Did they start work on this? Yes. Yes, they did. Door has to be above water. I guess that's fair. I mean, there's not much in there, really. This is all done. So now we just need the next wet season. let's go ahead and use some of this land down here. How's that working? I don't know. I didn't know it did that. I thought as soon as the water was up there, it would just stop working, but nope. It wants to surprise us all. We'll do that, and then I need maple. Lots of maple. Then we need... check. Good. It's probably better if it goes on that side. There we go. Building unstaffed. Well, I'm not too worried about paper anyway. Gears, we still need some. Planks, we can probably turn that down. Building. Nope, that's the only flooded building we got. Alright, well, we filled back up the biofuels, so let's turn that off for a minute. Potatoes, not quite full. Bread, let's go back to crackers. Just not having it today. Scrap metal, maybe? Here in a minute. We'll have them finish this first, though. You are out of bad water. There we go. Could make a tunnel and just fill it up from over here. But I want to get the bots making bots first, so before I do too much else... Speaking of which, science. Nope, it's water. I don't need dynamite for that, so that's good. You know what? I probably shouldn't have taken out that dam until after I've gotten rid of the bad water. Okay. Well. We may have to dam across a different area real quick. Nope. You go there. There we go. Wait, no. That's got to stay in there for now. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can build part of the dam, I guess. I guess the dam will go about that high. Alright, what's our builder's building? I kind of want to know. It's got gears. Oh, I see. Very nice. It's not quite hooked up yet, but it's nice all the same. We'll have to figure out a way to get the power hooked up. Did they get the... They did get this hooked up. Good. I was tempted to put a bot in here. What's that going to cost me? 1,000? Ugh. Going to send me back, but I kind of need the gears. So let's do that. Not to mention, this takes 200. This puts out 400. So I could probably sneak one of these in here. That's not going to have power for a bit, so let's pause that. If I came this way, over here, and maybe up to... No, I have to go there. And to there, maybe? Be an interesting tunnel, but we could definitely do it. Oops. Nobody's making flour. How's the food going? Food's okay. We'll leave them alone for now. You guys aren't doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. Look at all those beavers I just freed up. Now the question is, do I want to put this back or build this? You know what? I probably should just put this back. It's the better option. Plus, it gives them something to build. This is getting dynamite, which is fine, I guess. But we're going to say that's very low priority. Alert for date night. Okay. Have fun date night. Yeah. There we go. More explosives. There we go. Now they don't have a ton left to do. Three days left. Plenty of water. Plenty of food. I do feel like I need to, here at some point, scale up my industrial. It's starting to lag behind just a bit. Gears going out. You guys are done? You guys are done. It's done. You're done. You're done. All right. Almost around the edge of the map. You can be paused for a bit. Let's get these. There. You know what, we're just going to come all the way around the edge there. Nothing to do in range. Oh, you guys are done. Excellent work. One goes there. Out you go. Out you go. Lowest of low priority. In fact, I'll go ahead and detonate those. Don't need that. I undo this. Will you reach to there? Yeah. But we'll connect you back here, because really I'm going to have you try and go around the power field here. So let's grab that. That should be good. We'll do this instead. These taken care of? Those guys are out of stuff to do. Oh, I have a bunch of beavers that need a job. Let's unpause these again. There we go. Pause those. Sure, we can put one guy in there. Oh, it won't do me any good because I don't have any explosives or any bad water, so we can pause both of those. That's scrap metal. Where can I... Oh, drought cycle ended. Into there. Fill up my water, and then we can turn those off, hopefully part the way through. These are all going to come back online. You know what? I want to put those in there. We'll open that back up. Let's see what we have left. I have a bunch unstaffed. We can go back to 8. What's it here? Those. That one's open. There we go. That guy go find something else to do. Where is... Put a bot in here. Bear bot here. There we go. Filling up rather fast, but that's okay. I'm almost full on water, so I'll get a whole bunch of beavers back here in a second. Let's see. We need berries. I'm almost out of bread. Is this on bread? No, that's on crackers. Let's go bread. Do I not have a place to store extra crackers? I do. I don't have any. Anybody in here? Nope. I have cattail flour. I have some wheat flour. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, unpause you. Super high priority. And you know what? I'm going to go back up to 20 hours so they'll get more stuff done. That's why I had that up there. Oh well. We can always hopefully put it back in. .3. What are we? That is pretty much full. So, let's turn all these off. Get our beavers back. We've only got 3 buildings unstaffed. This one... It'll be pumping in a minute. I'm not too worried about it. In fact, that one's not pumping anything now, so let's just pause it. We'll pause these two. Should be fine. Building unstaffed. Oh, one of the worker bots took a dive, but that's okay because they're going to get switched to make more bots here in a minute. I think I know how... Ooh, hopefully this gets done quickly. Do they not have a dynamite? They need an explosive. Is there anybody in the explosive factory? Ooh, hello. No, it's paused. Somebody's got to be in the explosive factory. Timberbot 7. Let's go. Do. They have 1 explosive. Let's see if they can get it in today. And then I can go through and I can put the levee in here. Hopefully, if somebody would come and put this dynamite in. Of course, they're going to put it in right before they go to bed. Brilliant idea there, Beaver. What beaver is this? Ridgemar. He put it... okay, well. I guess we'll wait for him to swim all the way back there tomorrow and explode it. Oh, somebody else doing it? Rashi's doing it. Okay. Come down here and explode this, please. There we go. Come out of there. This needs built right away, so we're not losing all our water. Oh, good. This is back in. Holy cow. Look at all the water that's being forced through there. The current on that's probably insane. I don't know why I didn't just do that, but okay. No, this is... You guys are staying up until you get this done. There we go. This is open. This is closed. And that should be that for these. Okay. 10K. You can have bots making bots. 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 There we go. Nothing to do in range. That's fair. Pause. Not bad. Now I have 5 beavers. Well, I guess when this comes up, I'll have 2 beavers. How's bread? Bread is okay. Crackers are okay. Everything seems okay. We just gotta wait on the maple. Do with these extra 4 beavers. We'll put 2 of them in here. Let's stop for a second. These all have to have things. You have to go up. You have to close. You have to close. Those should auto-close. That's good. This is a bad tide, so those ought to keep going. Alright, let's see where we're at. There you go. As long as that stays up, we'll be okay. Ah, they got this done. The next 2 bots are going to make even more bots. So we've got the bots on endless loop. Oh, they're finally getting around to taking this out. There's that. And guess I should do the 2 before I do the 3. How do I plan on getting down here? Now, Yep. Do that. This. That out of there. Do I have curve steps? Nope, but I'm going to. There we go. Regular steps. There we go. Good. All the bad water's going out that way. Good. What about in here? Okay, those activated, but they can't... They can't do anything. So what's their current building project? Oh, I see. Okay, they're building into there. That's fine. They can do that. I guess I haven't given them a ton of other options. Okay. Hmm. Do. Let's get stuff here to the timber bots. Hydrate. Did I miss a hydrate? Death, you didn't say anything. I missed a hydrate. And a posture check, which I really needed. Ugh. There we go. We're getting the iron down there. We've still got plenty over here, should we need it. So we're not quite desperate for the iron that's underneath here. Yet. Yet being the key, though. Well, now it's fully underwater and it still seems to be working in some mode. It doesn't say that it's flooded, but yeah. I don't know. Why do I feel like you should be connected to something? Oh, you are. I just didn't have that. I assumed you... Oh, fair enough. Fast travel buildings don't get flooded. So we could have a zipline station at the bottom of the ocean? Just what I always wanted. Do I need... I'll turn some of these off until I put them at the bottom of a lake fully underwater and they'd still work. Huh. For some reason, I thought they stopped working when they were underwater. I knew the pipes worked underwater. I don't know if the exits work underwater, though. Alright, I'm gonna blow that one up. You go there. You go there. Oops. How I deepen my reservoir, placing them lower and lower. I'll be. Good to know. I think I was gonna store energy here, I think, but I just haven't got to it yet. That can go. Make sure you're picking those up. That guy's just sitting there now. I have 12 bots. I don't know. Building unstaffed. Melter. Lumberjack flag. That can be switched back to this. Building unstaffed. Okay, well, let's find another lumberjack flag. You can go there. There we go. How's the tunnel? The tunnel is done. So that's gotta go. Then we can build those up this way. There we go. And we can start on the annoying building backwards of this. There we go. Do 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 do. I hope as they work on 1.0, they have some kind of, I don't know, fix or plan for this kind of building where you're having to build one thing at a time over and over and over and basically babysit the build, I guess you could say. I think they've tried a couple of mods to help out, but sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't. I don't know if any of them have been updated recently. Do 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 do. Demand 1,300. Well, the bunker building YouTube? No, I'm not sure that I've seen any of those. I always just waste the resources and make the tunnel too wide. Yeah, I usually do that too. I mean, a lot of times I do that. I could come back here and make a service tunnel underneath, but meh. It's kind of a eh. Or notification when something is built. I like that idea too. That would be pretty easy. That would make a good mod. Hey, this is you build it, you click a check mark, and then it gives you a notification when it's built. So you don't have to just keep going back and checking on it. At least that would be a little bit better. What are the bunker building YouTubers? Tell me what that is, Goodson. There's the automations mod with the non-blocking build queue. I think I've tried that before. In the past, it kind of worked, and it kind of didn't. But I haven't tried it in a really long time, so maybe they've upgraded it. That could definitely be the case. Let's get some regular beavers in there. Service tunnel would have to be backfilled with dirt. I think it depends on where it's built. If you build it right underneath it, you don't generally need to build it back with dirt, but sometimes. Huh. Building bunkers and underground garages. Oh, like that guy that actually is like, he built like a tunnel under his house or something, or at least that's how it started. I think I've seen some of that. I think the only thing that I've watched recently on house building is like a guy built or rebuilt a house out of, what was that? Like an old fire station. Going to set up gravity batteries. Eventually. I definitely do want to do some gravity batteries. But I will probably get my wind farm in here first and then connect some batteries to it. Once I figure out where I can put them. I might put them here on the edge. Build them up really high. Just to mess with physics. Because we're beavers. We don't need physics. Where we're going, we don't need physics. Okay, those are all planted, so you can go find something else to do. Oh, I'm starting to get more and more. Yep. More and more bots. Now we've got bots making fuel for bots. What do you think? Maybe a line of gravity batteries up along the edge here. And it looks like I can blast down to the bottom of the map right here along the edge without too much worry. I think that'll work out. I'd like to do... If they could get this done... I'd like to set up those reverse waterfalls, basically, to come up here, but... I haven't got there yet. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We'll go and cut down both of these trees. Because they're going to be in the way. So says the DeLorean is underground garage. Well, I mean, if you're going to make an underground garage, you might as well have a interesting car in it, right? If you ever need an underground bunker, a time machine might also come in handy. Pump water... Trench of power wheels. We definitely could. We'll have to see how that goes. We might end up setting up water wheels for the reverse ones just to see if we can kind of offset the cost of some of the power there. An extra beaver. Am I out of wheat flour? Cattail flour. Make me wheat flour. That's why I'm out of bread. Nothing to do in range. He's done already. And that's fair. Be nice to have an underground games room, workshop, garage, and time-traveling car. A little bit of everything. A big lake doing nothing but it. Yeah, currently this... With this blocked back off, it's not really doing that much. So maybe it's time to go ahead and... We will create what we need to create so that we can set up for cutting down or cutting into that big cave over there. 3, 2, 1. District management. We're going to need a district crossing. Put you here. You go in here. That's done. Oh, I got two more bots. What do I want to put them in? I don't have a ton of science to be able to put them in a lot. We might just put them... Did I open this back up? Put one back in there. What does this cost to unlock? 7. Oof. Okay. Well, that's going to take a minute or two. And I'll put 2 of them in there. High chance of injury, so I'll just wait for the other one to get back. Now I've got 3 extra. Nope, that's still full. We're still waiting on you. I guess we can go ahead and start cutting those trees. Not really in terrible shape here. Perfect from your history. Meaning to the curse, I hope you live through interesting times. Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Okay, we've got that. District Center can go off of here. It can't quite connect to there yet. That'll have to go there. One, two, three, four, what, 5? 5 more. And then we'll have some dirt finally. We can start building with dirt. Oh, we need maybe 2 at most. And you, let's do District 4. Okay. District 4. Let's go, nope, and do not export. You're gonna import. dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Not going to need water, but you are going to need... There's the biofuel. There's the dirt. You'll probably need those. You'll need planks, logs. Need gears. We'll need those eventually. And treated planks. Treated planks? Treated planks. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of this. No water, no bad water. And this is going to be that. Spelunking bots. Exactly what this area is going to be. It'll be for bots to build. Bots only. We'll do 4 of them. But I want to get this in here first. You know, I'm going to do this, and we'll just pause these. Don't forget to... Oh. I saw it. I used to have a noise, but I don't have a noise for that anymore. I'm not sure where it went. There's one thing my stream is known for, is just random pieces of it disappearing. We're just going to blow this up. Are we out of water? We're out of water for 10 days. Ooh. Tell you what. Why don't we... toss in a couple here for safety. Big boom. Get that done. Workplace. Okay. You guys aren't doing anything at the moment, so those can go. This, you know what? We'll go ahead and take this out for the next time. Now we have 2 of the large ones. Take that out. Spin this around. Let's... okay, they are prioritized. Good. So I got 5 at the moment, and they're fairly close to a zipline station, so we ought to be okay there. Hopefully it holds the water at least somewhat still. Maybe. Unpause you. See if I can get all 3 of these done in a day. Make these very important. You're kidding me. Did I unpause the wrong one? I unpaused the wrong one. Good grief. Alright, you go here. Okay, that one's done. That one's done. And let's get this one in there. I'm headed out. Okay, Death. You have a good rest of your evening. Has been following for 1 year and 3 months. Whew. Alright, well, we can turn this on. We'll just have some regular beavers work there for a bit. I'm going to pause that, because I don't need it at the moment. let's get storage, dirt going out, and then I don't really need that, so let's pick up those planks. Thank you. And we'll pick up these logs and planks. Make sure none of this looks like it's connecting in. This can go down here. Take that out. Yep. There's that. Migrate. 70 and now 18. And here we'll go 4. There we go. Underneath here. Tunnel that far. Let's get we'll do 2 here and 2 there. Any beavers to handle that. But at least next time I'll have more area for water here. That it's the same priority. Yay, ads. Doesn't everybody love ads? We're probably going to get a bunch of injured beavers here, but that's okay. We'll live. Feel like we could definitely have more of these. 1, 2. A couple more of these. 1, 2. For now, to fill up some dynamite supplies in case I need it. Ooh, excuse me. Yes, there. Yes, okay. Oh, there's the maples. Do 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 do. Well, we've got a big dynamite project. That seems to be all the lacking materials stuff. Alright, seriously. You guys... let's get a couple of people over here. Just in case, so they can bring their stuff in. Got 1 there, got none there. What are they bringing in? Logs and gears. And planks. And more planks. What they need is the biofuel. 6. They're getting everything but what they need. Hey, good to be back. Making maple pastries. I put in my maple forest, or at least some of my maple forest down here. We just don't have the maple yet. More maple might go in up here whenever we do our reverse waterfalls, but I don't know if we'll get to those tonight. How much do I have? You know what? I could start setting up for them. Landscaping. Not landscaping. We want water. Do. These don't function as a dam, do they? Well, we could do that. We will do that. And then we'll put these in. Is this thing in the way? Require access to water. Not really being blocked by anything. I haven't used these in a while, but I don't remember these being such a pain to use. Bridge is too close? I wouldn't think so. I mean, I should be able to put it, like, right here. Well, no, there's nothing for it to drop into, is there? You know what? Let me try something up here. Will this work? That works. So what's the holdup over there? Well, we can move it. Is there other ways to get there? Yep. And water. No. Oh, it's okay with there, but not here? Zipline's not even close. But that's got to be it, because that's the only thing I can think of. You know what? It can go there. Whatever. I can do this. Power. This way. This way. You can't pull in water right now, but I don't even know if the water gets up that high, does it? Yeah, it should. Okay, there's one thing of water. Now the trick is getting it from here. Do. Which means I could... something like that. Something like this. And then can I... There we go. And as for the thing itself, this can be moved. There's been a berry that's been there for ages. Let's, that berry is probably not any good. Let's just get rid of it. No. That goes there, and then we'll just do the old up and over here. Good enough. Excuse me. How's my water? You know what? When I turn all these back on, more than likely we'll have enough water, so just got to set the gates up again. That's good. Let's do those. And now I need this. And then probably redirect these guys out of there. Can I put a bridge in here? Okay, we'll put a bridge in there. Why not? I know this is going to be kind of underpowered, but it'll be okay for now. How are we doing on gears? Passable. Passable. Water is still a bit lower than I would like after a day, but I think that's because this is not quite all caught up yet. Plus, I'm going to have to hold off for a bit anyway until I can get the science. Where is science? Science. I need... Oh, it's not science. It's water. I need 4,000, probably 6,000 science. So that's going to take a minute. Speaking of a minute, though, I'm going to let this run for just a second. And I will be right back. Okay. Hello. Sorry, just got back. Let's do that one. There we go. We're back. Okay. Just had to take a second. Check a couple things. There we go. Are we... I don't know. Is it not... Did I forget to add extract to this order? I did. That's why they're not blowing up that particular one. Okay. Well, we've got about 1 day left till the drought. For the most part, I think we're pulling in a decent amount of water. We've got extra water here. Oh, look at that. The first part of this reverse waterfall is working. So we filled up all the way till here. We're just going to take you out. Take you and you and you. Put you in. We'll go up and over here. There we go. I don't think they have a ton to build, so... hopefully that's okay. We have actual water up here. Oh, it was on the flight path. That's all right. For the first time in a very long time, we have actual water back in our rivers. Look at that. Reverse waterfall it is. Green. That's right. And then we're going to go and mess it up with some red here in a bit. What time is it? Well, we might have a little bit of time to work that in. How is our drought started? Turn you to off. Turn you to off. Everything else seems okay. Let's go down to 16 hours. Only a 19-day. That's just a bit of spicy water. That's right, just a bit. Not a ton, but just a bit. We could turn this farm back on for the first time in ages. But I'm not sure that there's anything I need in particular. Maybe some sunflowers. Those two are done for now, that's for sure. Our explosives are almost full. Metal blocks. Looks like gears need a little bit of help. And we don't have anybody for the dirt place. But other than that, oh, this still has a little bit of power, but not a ton. This, I don't need to turn anything off. These are all good. These, I suppose I can all blow up. Well, that's strange. Those are low priority. Oh, these are no priority. Let's change these to normal. Then maybe we can get our power stuff in here. Suppose we could make another lake in this area to green up some of this. Maybe. We'll come back to that. Oh, would you look there? Tapper Shack. Let's see. We can probably pause those guys. Pause this operation. That one. This one. Those are fine. This is good. So they've got those done. Now the question is, well, I don't have the science yet to get the proper cap for this. So once we get to 4K, then we can blast that last part open. Still need to figure out what to do with this bot. Those are all bots. You're a bot. That's 2K. I don't want to spend 2K there. No. I guess for now, that can just be a bot. Oh, that did work better than I thought it would. There we go. Let's put a pause on the extract. You guys can all be bots for a bit. Any food issues? Sunflower seeds. Everything else. Oh, I could switch you back to crackers, I suppose. Crackers. Wheat flour is full. Let's go back to cattail. Are these empty? Those are empty. We've got a little bit of metal left up here, a little bit here, and then we'll have to figure out our mine here. So that'll be fun. We might have to reroute the river and all of that. So here I'm going to need at least 2, and then we'll start the actual fields. There we go. Don't have the big dynamite yet either. Alright, how is middle blocks? Still low. How is maple syrup? You know what I can do now that I got maple syrup? It's the cattail crackers. It's filling up. Once that's done, you know what? Maybe I'll just make 2 more bakeries. There you go. You can be for bread. You can be for maple pastries. Just box dam it in and then dynamite your way down. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I might just enclose it, leave a little space for some kind of spiral staircase down there, and then just enter it from above, basically. You guys aren't even pumping anything, so you're not pumping anything. You 3 aren't doing anything. Supposed to have 4. They have, what, 3 now? Probably only need 1 here. Do they even need any? I don't know. I'll leave 1 in there. 4. So they actually need 5. There we go. Other than gears and metal bars, we're not doing too bad. These are both good at the moment. There's nothing else that I could... Oh, chestnuts. Well, now I know I can use this area for. There we go. Okay, well, we'll have chestnuts here before too long. Bread, maple pastries. We've even got some maple pastries coming in. I need storage, though, for maple syrup. Gather a flag and yep, that's what we're doing. You there. That should be enough for that. Maple syrup going out. Here. Maple syrup coming in. Just don't confuse it with the one next door, the bad water. There we go. Which could be used for biofuel. It would be nice if they could, you know, turn potatoes into actual power. Ooh, I have 2 more. But, yeah, maybe in another patch. I think the Ember Pelts basically do. If I remember right. It's been a while since I played them. You... There we go. Yeah, we're low on gears. Mm-hmm. Do. Get close here. Let's see, what else do we got? Got our maple syrup, so once we get somebody back in there to get some more maple syrup and to replant some trees. Alright, I need to find 2 more I can swap out pretty easy. There we go. Nobody's in there. Nobody needs to be in there for the moment. Probably pause the bread guy. Pause the crackers guy. Potatoes. Spatter duck. Yep, that can all be paused. I got an extra bot again. Anything. Can't put them in there. You know what? We'll just do that. We'll get those taken out. And then we might just call it a night there. We've had a pretty busy evening. Extra grill for the chestnuts. I will need an extra grill for the chestnuts. That is a good point. Let's put that there. That can be for chestnuts. Of course, we won't have chestnuts for quite a while, so we'll get that when it comes. Build it and then pause it. There we go. All right. Well, we are almost set up for next time. Next time, I think we're going to try and dive into this big bad water source. Get a couple of caps on things here. Maybe a rig and a cap after we let it drain. We'll have to turn on our drain over here. In fact, it ought to auto come on when the contamination is bad. So we'll do that, but we should be good to go. But getting that network in, we got our pipe in, we've got new forests, we've got our reverse waterfalls, dirt excavators in. So far, pretty good. Next time, I don't think we'll be done next time, but we're going to be putting in that wind farm too, along with the other stuff. So, let's see, is there anybody over on... Let's see. We'll just call it there for the evening. Hopefully I'll have some stuff up this week. Last week I was sick and couldn't get anything up, but that's the way it goes. So, as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye!